So question for this morning. What has eternal value? What are you going to do today that has significance that will last for eternity? What are we going to do today that acknowledges God's presence and His reality? I mean, think about that. God's real. It reminds me of a story I once heard about this little village in Mexico. See, this village suffered from a terrible spell of insomnia. No one could sleep. I mean, like literally, the whole village. It swept through like a little epidemic in this village. So much so, the blacksmith, he had to label his anvil. Anvil. I'm sure it's in Spanish, but disregard that. Everything had to be labeled because no one could remember what anything was. People literally had to put little name tags on themselves so they recognized each other and each other's name. It got to the point, though, where finally all the townspeople got together and they made this giant banner. And on the banner it said, God exists. Today I want to challenge us to remember that God is real. How come I forget all the time? I mean, I'm sure you have this same thought go through your mind. I mean, literally, nearly every day, I act as if I'm the one in control of my life. I worry as if I'm the one in control. You see, so much of what we do has so little significance eternally, especially in this culture where you're living right now in America. You are bombarded with about 1 million messages a day, trying to vie for our attention, trying to vie for our value, for our life, and for the greatest commodity you have, your time. The greatest gift God ever gave you was the time of life you have right now. So I want to encourage you today. Remember, God exists. He is real. Let the reality of it sink in. I heard an author once say, you can no much catch Niagara Falls in a coffee net. Coffee net? Coffee cup. Let's rewind that. Let me try that again. So an author, he said this. You can no much more catch Niagara Falls in a coffee cup than to imagine the reality of God's divinity. It is unending. It is all-powerful. And it is in you. Live like it today. Have a good one.